FlossTube. This is Lourdes, and this is my very first FlossTube. Welcome to Love to Boogie, Love to Stitch. And we're going to hit the road running here. I am going to kind of go through things and see if this works and what format works and stuff. So, and I also don't know if this lighting is going to work here, but this is where I usually organize my stitching, so I thought it'd be a good spot for us to talk today. So my name is Lourdes and I live in Texas. I moved here 2 years ago during the pandemic, and here with my husband and two dogs, Ricky and Lucy Havanese, and I'll insert a picture somewhere here. And I have a pretty good portion of haul this week, so I thought this would be a good start. I don't always have haul, but more than often I do. So we'll kick it off, and hopefully this will work out. We'll see. Okay, so let's see. When did I start stitching? I started stitching a gazillion years ago. I mean, like a gazillion. But I got back into it during COVID because basically I raided my stash, and I was really into crocheting. And so I raided my stash and I found an old cross stitching kit. And then I found FlossTube. So I absolutely loved it. I saw Steph Just Keep Stitching with Pam and Steph, and they were just freaking so hilarious, and they really entertained me through the whole time during COVID, that it really just flourished from there, and started following more floss tubes. I will add some of the ones I'm following right now underneath, so you can hear about them. But they're just amazing women and men who are enormously entertaining and take the time every few weeks or every few years to do a post and update their YouTube FlossTube, and I just love it. So I will say though that the initial person who taught me how to cross stitch was my neighbor Divina, and someday I hope to have her join here. Why do I want to do a FlossTube? I've been thinking about this for like a year at least, maybe more, who knows. It was really because representation matters. When I learned how to cross stitch, I was living in Dominican Republic. My parents had moved me. I was born here in the States, and then when I was in 7th grade, my parents took me to the Dominican Republic. They moved back. And so I was there from 7th to 12th grade. And my neighbor, Divina, was really like the most avid crafter. She was into crocheting, cross-stitching, pottery, painting, diamond art, macrame. Like, think about it, she's really into it. And so she was very, very generous with her time and was always willing to teach it as she got into her new passion. And I think that I'm a bit of a serial hobbyist like she was or is. And good news is, Divina is still in my life. So hopefully, like I said, someday I'll be able to bring her on. But the whole point of starting the FlossTube was representation matters. And I'm a Dominican American woman who is a career professional living in Texas for the last few years, originally from New York. And I want someone to see someone who has the same passion and has the same love, who comes from the Caribbean. And I love so many of the things shown on all the other floss tubes. I mean, y'all are serious enablers, and I seriously I support the industry. Let's just say it that way. But one of the things about it too is I'm trying to find cross stitches and patterns that really represent some of the things from my childhood, from living in New York City to living in the Caribbean, from being from a Dominican family, and trying to see things that also represent that side of my identity. So I think it's such a creative and wonderful community, and there's just such an opportunity and place for everyone that I really love it. So there's that. I will go ahead and kick off with my whips. So I was traveling this week. I went to visit my mom. She's at my sister's. And so I don't have the name of anything, so I'll add names in the description. This is a temperature chart for 2022. I'm a gazillion months behind. Mind you, I gotta put my glasses on to see you, but I need them off to see what I'm reading. So this is my progress so far, so you can see it. And I'm absolutely loving these. And I'm doing this on 36 count white even weave. And you know, I can't wait till it's done and I'm actually catch up on all of my butterflies. But I am keeping track of all the temperature for each month. So I do have that in my tracker, and I'll be there, and I will post below the name of the pattern in case you're interested in it for another year. So that's one. The other one, I'm going to the Annabelle's needle shop. I'm going to be going to the retreat, and so this is going to be my smalls exchange. This is only my second retreat I've ever been to. And when I went to my first one, I didn't even realize what exchanges were, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do that. Trying to see if I have anything dark that I could put behind this so that you can see it. So it's almost done, and let's see. Yep, it's almost done, and it's super cute. This is Biddy Barnes, and let me see if I have the rest of the name of it. This is this pattern by Biddy Barnes, Autumn. So I'm doing Autumn. I'm not gonna finish it as a pillow. I think I'm gonna frame it instead. And that's so note to self, I'm not a finisher. Like actually finishing cross stitches. Like I'm way more into the process, and I could care less about how many whips I have. So the fact that I finish anything is a miracle on its own. Hi, enjoy. So if that frustrates you, not the floss tube to be watching. Just saying. So here is my third one. So these are the ones I've been working on this week. I'm going to show you my rotation right now that I have in a very, very fancy Amazon bag. I don't know if anyone has received Amazon Prime deliveries back like 2 years ago. They used to send them to you in these green totes. And so I didn't return the tote, and that tote now sits next to my cross stitching space. And it's the perfect size to put all of these cross stitch bags in. So, I mean, these project bags in. So that really fancy, and I'll send you a picture of it. That sits right next to my, so I'm gonna go through everything that's in there too. So these are the ones I've kind of addressed this week. So this is Autumn Quaker by Rosewood Manor. And if you follow me on my Instagram, let me see, can you see all of it? Yeah, you can't see the colors really good. I mean, the colors are just freaking gorgeous. This is lots of fun, and I am like a cluster bloop of mess because I don't finish any page. So then every time I come back to it, I'm like, where did I leave off? What page am I on? What am I doing here? But it's kind of the fun of it. I'm doing this one on my iPad. I also use Pattern Keeper. So I have a little Fire tablet or something like that from Amazon. I'm an Apple girl, so I bought it specifically to be able to use Pattern Keeper. I do watch movies and other things on it now. But so those were my active whips. And then I'm going to give you, I have a plethora of whips. Again, mentioned that already. But I'll point out that next week I'll do a parade of all of my whips on the closet. But this is the pack next to my stitchy spot. So let's see what else comes out from in here. So in this really cute project bag, again, know nothing. I know nothing of where I buy them. I will figure all that out and become super good at this. But for right now, we're just going to enjoy the process, right, people? And so this is Hands on Design Bat Balm. I had this amazing idea at the beginning of the year. I was like, oh my gosh, you're going to be able to bang these out and be so great and finish them all. And yeah, no, that didn't quite happen. Actually, the one I'm doing is this one too. So these are the two. This is the one that's further along. Let me show you here. You see that? Super pretty. Love the colors. No idea why I haven't gone back to it. Unless I made a mistake and then they go into craft prison, like Brenda says. And here's the other one, which I am pretty sure is in craft prison, but happy to show it. Something's wrong on this one. I think it's the distance between here and here. That's the problem. But whatevers. It'll get out of craft prison eventually, and then I'll just fudge it. And or rip it all out. Because you see, it depends on which project I'm on. Some projects I will frog the living crap out of something, and others I'm like, yeah, just fudge it, just move it, keep it moving along. I have no rhyme or reason. Sorry guys, I just need to pick up my hair. It's driving me nuts. My hair is naturally enormously curly, and some reason I flat ironed it really haphazardly this morning, and this is not a pretty look. Okay, this is just the bag for the 10th one. Isn't it exciting when you find patterns that you like in your own bag that you own yourself? Like you could just do them, but it's still like, ta-da! So this one is Oh Feathers by Rosewood Manor. I love teal. Teal is one of my favorite colors. And this has a itty bitty tiny start. Have not worked on this in a long time. I need to find something better to put behind this, but here you go. So that's my tiny start. I think that was like one day, and I think I started this when I got COVID last January. So it's been a tad bit of time sitting there in the active whip box, but you know, whatever. We're just gonna keep moving along. Okay. Just looking to see if I have something better to use as a backdrop. Okay. This one is, oh, I know what this is. So I bought the whole set of these bad boys. This is Tiny Modernist Halloween Spooktacular, and I have the whole set. I absolutely think that they're adorable. I'm doing them on Murky. And I'm only on the first one. And actually, here's one more. Ta-da. So, super cute set. They came out this year, I think. Also, don't really know. Welcome to me. I really am way more put together than I appear right here, right now. But you know, it's okay because we're all friends right now. We're gonna be fast friends. Either that or just skip right over this FlossTube. Go to another one. It's okay. You can stop watching this one. I give you permission. So anyway, that's my progress. Isn't this cute? I just realized on variegated thread that going side to side does not get the best results. I should have gone up and down and kind of diagonal to get like a cuter result. But you know what? You live and learn, and so that's fine. So, like I was saying, if you do not like something, or someone does not entertain you, or they really frustrate you, stop watching them. That is the public service announcement from Lourdes right here. Okay, this one is from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This is Hello Sunshine from last summer. This is definitely on Ada, and Ada's not my favorite, but I have tons of it, so I shall be using it. I joined a fabric club this year, so now I have also a lot of even weave, which is nice because it gives me choices. So I'm gonna just try to put that there so you can see. It's super cute. The colors are freaking adorable. I mean, it was such an easy stitch. Why have I not finished it? Because like I said before, process stitcher. Finishing is not the goal. Eventually it will be the goal, but not today. So that one's adorbs. I will say that Caterpillar Stitch, I have a few of their kits, are just fantabulous. Like all the stuff they bring, just really nice quality. Let's see here. I have, this is one of my slated to start, so I'm not actually going to show this one because it's not even in the start family. And here we go. What are you, my friend? This is Kringles by Little House Needleworks, which everyone in the world has seen. But I will show you my very small start. There you go. Really cute. That's just the top. I started at the top left part. What was challenging here? I think I was having lighting challenges. I couldn't see well, so I bought myself better lighting, and that has been amazing. I will tell you that having the proper tools for any hobby, like serial hobby list here, but having the proper tools for any hobby really helps. And for this one particularly, like the lighting, cue snaps, and some device to track your project. I mean, fantabulous, the best thing ever. So that one's super fun. I'll be going back to that soon. And so that's it for my whips of the week. Ta-da! Next week, I will go through the remainder of my whips. And I'm back. Okay, great. I'm back. I had to take a little break there. So I'm going to go through haul. Two things that came through this week, which are kind of fun. Actually, anyone have any advice how you track what you order? What I end up doing is I order something on, let's say, 123 Stitch or a local needle shop, and it's to complete something else, and then it arrives, and I forget what that specific thread is for. I was like, is that for this project or that project? Again, that might be solved if I just didn't shop as much. But you know, no project or thread should travel by itself. Like Steph says, like it needs to travel with something else. So it comes with other things, and I'm like, ooh la la, and I forget completely what that thing was for. So any whoosy whatsies. I ordered some stuff because I signed up for the Stitch Along, which we both know it's not going to be a Stitch Along. It's going to be Stitch Whenever I Want Along. And this is the Autumn Lane Stitchery dark, what is it called? If I knew the name of it, it would be fantabulous. Dark Queen of the Earth. And I couldn't decide which color, so I ended up ordering, sorry for the crinkles. I actually like the crinkle sounds, so if you don't, I mean, like, again, feel free to move on. Like, it's a-okay. Thank you for listening this far. Yay. But anywho's whatsies, I ordered the 32 count Jobelan in this colorway. I think this is called the Nightshade, and then this is called the Gilded Oak. I think I'm going to end up doing it in the Gilded Oak. I'm not too sure. Once I pick it, I'll show them out. And with this came, let's see. With this came the specialty threads, which are super shimmery. If you can see the shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Very cute. And came the specialty bead pack, which I have not unpacked yet. Have I ever beaded? No. Shall we learn how to bead? Yes. I mean, come on. Other people do it. I can do it. Just need to figure out the needle and how to follow the instructions. And that is what FlossTube is for, my friends, those of you who wonder. So those came through. The needle minders have not, but that was super cool. And then it came with this really cute thank you. I love the bag. Little cute thank you, a little candy from Under the Sea Fabrics, which I think is based here in Austin, Texas. I'm just north of Austin, Texas. So like I'm in the suburbs. Excuse me. So that was super cool. Got that from Under the Sea, on the Sea Fabrics, and excited about that. I am in the BeStichMe Fabric of the Month Neutral Club. And so I get the Lugana 32 count. And this is another beautiful neutral. Let's see if it shows up. Yeah, actually this is good lighting. That actually looks like what it looks like. Very cool. So I'm gonna love this, adding it to stash, you know, and one of these days I will also do a pattern a pattern parade, because my patterns are off the chain. Like in no lifetime of my own am I going to be able to accomplish that, but I like to collect them and I don't mind having them. So I'm going to put down the list. I will end up doing a whip parade for my whips in the closet, and then I'll do a pattern parade at some point. I think that'd be kind of cool. Other things, then I got some stuff from 123 Stitch. This is back to like this is one solitary piece of floss, people. Do you know what project I was thinking of doing? If you do, please let me know. Because I don't know what was missing this color, but it was something I was working on, so it has to be one of these that are on the floor now, but I don't know. Got these beautiful ones. I have a note somewhere in my iPad telling me why I ordered them, but these beautiful ones are so pretty. And again, I need a better system because I had a planner that worked out really well. At the beginning of the year, I had a planner and I would write down the day I placed the order and what project it was for. That super worked. And then halfway through the year, I stopped using the planner. So maybe I just need to go back to that. I also am pretty digital, so I use my iPad a lot too. First world problems. I'll be fine. We'll figure it out. So from 123 Stitch, I got from the Hometown Holidays series, I got the music store. I believe I was completely enabled by Just Keep Stitching. I'm pretty sure I have a few other ones of these. I definitely like things in series. I even love reading books in series. That's like the other thing. I got from Girl Point de Cruz Gnome Collection, which this is adorable. I have a thing for gnomes. So this, I think, my sister. And then I also got the Dracula gnome. Dracula. So that's pretty. I got this one because you lived in Orlando for 12 years and my sister still lives there, and very close friends and family live there, where we spend every Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the time we can together. And I miss them tons. I just don't want to move back to Orlando. But I saw this and I thought, oh, I would love to stitch this for each one of them. There's only 3, so I'm good. I mean, 3 that I would stitch. There's more people. And it's from Heartstring Samplery, and it's I Wish You Lived Next Door. It's called Next Door. Look how pretty that is. So I thought that would be cute, and I would frame it instead of doing it in a little. And then also from Heartstring Samplery, I saw this one definitely from Pam on Just Keep Stitching. This is Love Letters to the Cross Stitch Nation. And look at how pretty those are. So, there that. From Hands On Design, I also got Beach Please. I've just discovered a love for the beach. I can't say I really loved the beach when I was younger. I think it was because I had a lot of problems with my ankles and the tendons, and it was really hard to walk on sand. But I'm pretty much healed from that. Thank you, physical therapy. So I'm loving the beach. So beach please. My husband Isaac is from Spain, and so I saw this and I was like, how can I not? It's Cute Embroidery by Kate, and this is the Spain postage stamp. How could I not get that? And then I'm a 70s baby, 1973, right here, all day long for you. And so this is that 70 kitchen. I think this was also enabled by Just Keep Stitching. And you can see, oh, look how cool. You can see everything around us too. Sorry. This is Gertrude's Flying School. I've been looking for this for a little bit. And look how cute. I think I love that witch there, the white one. Or I don't know if that's an empty space or if that is a stitch on white. And then I absolutely wanted this. It had been on my list forever and a day. So I finally pulled the trigger and got it. And this is from the Primitive Hare, Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. I love it. So that's my haul. But then what ended up happening was I was scheduled to go to the Black Needle Society first retreat that was at the beginning of August. I was super excited. I booked early in the year. I had planned my whole vacation and time around it. And what ended up happening is that my mom was diagnosed with cancer and my dad can't travel because he's not well. So I decided, and it was that same Monday, right after the retreat, that my mom was having her lumpectomy. Everything went really well, and very grateful for that. But I didn't want him to be alone during the lumpectomy, and I wanted to support him. So instead of going to the retreat, I went and spent time with him, and then went and spent time with her just this past week. And I reached out to the ladies at the Black Needle Society and said if I could pretty please have what I would have received at the retreat, and explained my situation, and they shipped it to me. So I am going to, I already unboxed it last night because I could not wait, but I will show you the fantabulousness that came in this box. Like, this box was unreal. Like, and I haven't received many boxes to know if like they are all this way, but if, whoo, unreal. Okay, so bear with as I go through this. So here we go. Okay, so there's this really cute project bag. I would say this is like 5x7 style, and it's kind of a slip-in style. Very cute. And this is Love You More. It looks like it's mated. That's the little logo right there. And then also came this fantabulous tote bag. I mean, dude, it's huge. It's huge and amazing, and definitely happy camper. They definitely made me a happy camper yesterday. Amazing. They sent me my name tag. Oh, yes. I wish I had been there, but you know, next year for sure. A sticker. I'm a sucker for a sticker. Send me stickers, please. Feel free. Send me stickers. Love it. Let's see. They sent me, I think this is, you know, I don't even know what this is, but this little gadget, which I think will attach to my scissors. I think this is what this is for, but we'll find out. I got a t-shirt. I'll tell you guys later, but I'm actually getting pre-qualified for a vertical sleeve. So I can't even speak. Anyway, VSG. So I ordered this before I even did that, but it fits. It's awesome. I will wear it proudly. And next year, if everything goes well and surgery comes through, I'll order a small one. That'll be great. Super cool mug for all the water I love to drink. So it says shine bright, stitch all night. Fantabulous. This is super cool. With a straw. Love it. And then drum roll, please. Look at this. Fantabulous. Like, hello, how beautiful of a project bag. It is ginormous, first of all, which I love. But look how pretty. It is super pretty. And then I put everything in there last night. I shall show you. They sent me a really pretty little cut of fabric, right? Really pretty. That's truer to the color right there. Yeah, that's the true color. And then that goes with this little happy camper pattern. Isn't that adorable? It is Forbidden Fiber co-threads, and it does not, and it's designed by the Little Black Needle Society. So there's that. And then they sent me this adorable needle minder, which I put in there. And then this fabric. And this fabric is called Fiber on a Whim. It's 32 count Lugana in the color Lagoon, because that is used for this fantabulous, I mean, come on, fantabulous, like, holy mother of bleep. Yep, love it. And so, you know, that's going into the pile. That's going to go into the, we're going to touch you soon, not touch you later, but touch you soon pile. And then all of the actual called for. How freaking pretty. All these colors are coming out just as they are. Just freaking gorgeous. So that was it. And then I was like, what is this thing that that was like really tight, like vacuum packed? And this vacuum packed thing ended up being this amazing, and I won't even be able to show you how freaking cool. Which way does it go? This way. Guys, it is a blanket that feels yummy, like yummy, like yummy in the tummy. And then it says s'more Stichin. How can I not love them? It is fantabulous. I mean, I squealed. My husband was sitting next to me. He was like, and there's more. I was like, and there is more. So that was fantabulous. Super enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Black Needle Society, for shipping that to me. I really, really appreciate you supporting me during this time. It's been a heck of a month and a half here. And that is it for today. So we talked about some whips, showed you some of my haul, showed you, talked a lot about nonsense. And I really hope you come back. I will be talking to myself here. And next week I will go through all my whips. And if you're interested in seeing all my patterns, happy to do that too. I think it'll be good for me to see all my patterns, to see what my plans are. If talking about plans, I turned 49 in December, and I wanted to do a little bit of a celebration of my last year in the 40th decade, trying to figure out what that could look like from within my stash. I have a good portion of things that are just whips that I've started. I have a good portion of things that are kitted up and ready to go. And then there is a gazillion patterns that have nothing, nor fabric, nor anything. But if I can think of a theme to go along with the 49, I would want to prepare now in the fall so we can kick off in January. December 20th is my birthday. And maybe hopefully they'll do the 12 on the 31st that Pam hosted last year. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I will see if that's going to happen, and maybe I can include that in part of my project. If you have any ideas of what I can do for my 49th, if you think I should do 49 patterns, if you think I should do, 49 smalls, should it be one ginormous? Don't pick one ginormous thing. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, don't do that one, because I can't. But I can do it for a while. So that's my plan. Thank you so much. It's amazing to be here and to be part of this community. There's been lots and lots of days where watching you on FlossTube has really gotten me through overthinking a lot about life. And so thank you so much. And please follow me on Love to Boogie, Love to Stitch. I will put the link below. And on the Love to Boogie side, I was an avid ballroom dancer. I hope to return to that very soon. And I would recommend that you check out any music by Juan Luis Guerra. He's a Dominican musician extraordinaire, and I will link some of his music below. And I'm going to suggest 3 songs from 3 different albums and see what you think about them. Have a good time. Get some dancing in. Bye. And some stitching.